Taking advantage of the chaos, Tony immediately runs out of the bar. But after only a few steps, the enemies block his path again. Without the Iron Man's suit, Tony has no option except to run. He smashes through a glass window and hides inside a restaurant. But the dangerous woman quickly tracks him down and opens fire without hesitation. Luckily, Tony narrowly escapes at the last second. Moments later, she catches him, slams him into a wall, and starts brutally attacking him. An intense fight breaks out between the two. Tony tries to stop her using handcuffs, but suddenly her entire body begins to heat up, and the metal melts within seconds. That's when Tony realizes she is not an ordinary human, but a terrifying monster. Desperate to survive, Tony throws gasoline at her and ignites it with the burning handcuffs, hoping the fire will stop her. But the woman fearlessly walks straight through the flames. However, Tony had already prepared a trap. He heated a metal chain inside a microwave and loosened a gas pipe before pretending to run away. The moment sparks appeared, the gas exploded violently. The woman, who moments ago seemed unstoppable, is blasted away and crashes into an electric pole. But the danger is far from over. Suddenly, Savan melts his way out of the metal debris, using the heat from his own body. Tony tries to escape, but Savan pulls a massive water tank toward him. The tank crashes down, trapping Tony's leg under heavy metal. To make things worse, Savan captures Harley and threatens Tony to hand over the documents. Harley instantly understands what he has to do. Using the gadget Tony gave him earlier, he attacks Savan. Seizing the opportunity, Tony fires a repulsor blast that sends Savan flying backward. Tony then removes the metal debris trapping his leg and finally frees himself. Afterward, Tony tells Harley to go home, watch over the suits, and answer immediately if he calls. Harley realizes Tony is only trying to keep him safe, but the real nightmare is just beginning. Savan suddenly comes back to life, and all of his wounds heal within seconds. At the same time, Pepper Potts learns from Maya Hansen that Killian has secretly teamed up with the Mandarin to take revenge on Stark Industries. Before they can fully understand the truth, Killian himself arrives. Realizing his secret has been exposed, he decides to take Pepper hostage. Meanwhile, the Mandarin appears live on television and assassinates a high-ranking government official, then threatens the president by declaring that he will be next. Shocked by the threat, the president immediately sends Rhodey to destroy the Mandarin's hideout, but it was all a trap. Rhodey is suddenly ambushed, and an Extremis soldier severely injures him. Elsewhere, Tony hacks into secret files with the help of a fan and discovers the horrifying truth. The woman who attacked him was once a disabled patient. After receiving an Extremis injection, her body transformed completely. Her missing arm regenerated, and she gained strength far beyond normal humans. However, the virus had one major weakness. Not every human body could handle its power. If the energy levels became too unstable, the person would literally explode to death. Tony also discovers that the true mastermind behind everything is Killian. If this Extremis technology is fully weaponized, it could become a global disaster. Tony realizes he must stop him at any cost. But for that, he needs his suit. He contacts Harley and reactivates Jarvis after recharging the Mark 42 armor. With Jarvis's help, Tony locates the Mandarin's hideout. Unfortunately, the armor is too heavily damaged and still needs time to repair. Running out of options, Tony visits a hardware store. He buys wrenches, fertilizer, and several ordinary household items. To everyone else, they look harmless, but Tony transforms them into deadly weapons. Now, completely alone, he heads toward the Mandarin's hideout. Tony wants to prove something to the world. It's not the Iron Man suit that makes him a hero. Even without the armor, he can still fight like a true superhero. Just like Captain America, an ordinary human standing against impossible odds. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel